I don't know how long this is going to be. This might not be very long at all. I don't know. We'll find out. Um, oh, excuse me. So, had a few certain things happen today, or over the past week, or what have you. Um, One of which is I found a new RPG to play, Greedfall. That's a lot of fun, and I might actually make a gray area on that. Um, the other one is so Saturday rolls around, and I wake up to a message from Elmer Fudd saying, "Hey, listen, do you want to shoutcast my tournament tonight with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So Fudd, if you're watching this, I want to thank you again for asking me to do it and considering me to do it, and I really do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I am very, very sorry that that it took me as long as it did and to get used to it in order for us to get that synergy happen, because out of the 2 hour long tournament, it was like the last half an hour is finally where it seemed like I got it down and wasn't like, I don't know if it was nerves or it was just I wasn't sure what to do, or like I don't know. I don't know what exactly it was. Maybe it's just because I wasn't used to it. Um, but like it was only like the last half hour that was actually really getting it and getting into it and everything like that. And it might have just been me me breaking into it a little bit. But it was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Fudd, thank you again for having me out. I really do appreciate it. I would definitely do that again. And it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Helps me get experience in shoutcasting and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. And that rolls into something else too. And I know I talk about my friends and my vlogs a lot, but it's like my friends are a part of my personal life, and these vlogs are about my personal life. So like that's what's gonna happen. Um so a while ago, and I don't want to say like a while ago can mean multiple things. I will say probably let's just give an example of like 4 months ago. I I have a lot of self-reflection. I do a lot of self-reflection to like think about things that I do and how either they affect other people or how they affect me, or things that I really need to get on myself about. One of which is the schedule that I put out on Twitter of content release stuff. Where if you don't know what it is, you can go ahead and go to my Twitter or my Twitch account. My Twitch page has the schedule at the bottom of my page, so you can see what's going on and everything. But one thing, and I do believe I mentioned this before, but if not, I'd probably say a good bit of last year, Isaacl would constantly send me things of, hey, you should do this. Hey, you should try out for this. Hey, you should send in a thing for this. Hey, listen, this. You should do this. And the whole entire time, I don't know if it was fear or if it was laziness, nerves, probably a combination of all of them. I would never really follow through. So, excuse me. So like there's apparently a lot of people, and I don't know, like obviously I listened back to the recordings. Apparently a lot of people think I have a very good voice. I don't know why. I don't hear it. Then again, that's just me. They think I have a very good voice, not only speaking regularly, but also doing different accents and things like that. So she would constantly send me things to be a shoutcaster and this and that. And I just wouldn't I wouldn't submit an application or a highlight reel or whatever. I wouldn't do anything for the job or for whatever the task would be that she sent my way out of, like I said, either fear, laziness, or like just me being nervous. And during self-reflection, like 4 months ago, I thought about it. And I thought about it long and hard. And there, along with a few other things that I was watching and reading at the time, to where I basically got down to the point of I might as well give it a shot. I might as well give it an attempt, because you never know what'll happen. And another thing that happened over the weekend that I'm like really, really thankful for, that it kind of goes in line with giving things a shot. So, and yeah, it seems like it's going to be really short, because I know I'm jumping all over the place, but like I don't have a lot in each of these topics that I'm talking about. So, remember how I said I've been watching Alfredo stream a whole lot lately? That is continuing to happen. I am doing that, trying to be more active in his community. I'm actually trying to be more active in general. I don't know if it's like in social media and social spaces like Discord or whatever. I'm honestly trying. I don't know how much it's coming off, but we'll see. Regardless, I was in one of Alfredo's streams, and there was a conversation that was had, and it was somebody coming into his stream and was like saying, how can I get a job at RT, or how can I get a job at AH? And what he said was, or no, it was specifically somebody saying, I'm going to school for this. This is what I want to do. How can I get a job at RT? And one of the things that he said is, like, he went through this whole entire spiel, and he's like, you're already leagues ahead of everybody else. He said, because we have people who will just ask, how do I get a job? Like, how do I get a job at RT? Like, how do I get a job at AH? Whatever. And what that basically tells them is they don't have a focus and they don't have a direction. They just want a job. They want a job there because they think it's easy, or they think it's fun, or whatever. And he said, like, you're already leagues ahead of everybody because you know what you want. You know what you're aiming for. And that made me feel really good, because, like, even though I didn't ask the question, I know what I want. I know exactly, if I sat down with somebody from, like, somebody in management, like Jeff Ramsey or Trevor Collins or something like that, and they asked me straight up, what do you want to do? I could tell them exactly what I want to do, down to the fucking letter. So that's good. The problem is whether I will ever see that job posting come up ever at all on their job listings. Probably not. Then again, you never know. I could get lucky. But probably not. Probably what would have to happen is I'd have to have a talk with somebody on the inside and be like, listen, I know what I'm doing. So that's that. But yeah, it really made me feel good, because I felt like I had more. I know what I want. Like, I'm ahead of other people. I know what I want. I've been pushing towards the things that I want fairly regularly and everything like that. So, and not only that, but being more strict on myself with content and putting things out. But I need to crack down on myself a little bit more, because this recording, I basically slacked off on because I was playing Greedfall. So it's a process. For me, it's a process. Because I've always said, like, I've always told myself, oh man, you need to be better at this, but I've never actually forced myself to. I've never held myself accountable. Because I put that schedule out, and because that schedule is everywhere now that you can, like, it's on Twitter, it's on Twitch and everything like that. I have an amount of accountability that I have to partake in. You know what I mean? Like, I have accountability that this shit has to happen whenever I say it does, or else whatever. So that's actually good. The only other thing I could think of that be immediate that I need to do better on is I just need to be better at cleaning up, because my room and my office is not really the cleanest space, and there's clutter all over the place. I'm not saying there's trash all over the place. I'm just saying it's like, I got Hawk Moon sitting over there. I have weights. I have books. I have action figures. I have like some mail from like unemployment stuff. I have coat. Like I have masks and everything. I have an iPad. I have a hat or two. Like it's just stuff that doesn't need to be on a desk, basically, and I just need to clean it up. So I need to get better on that. But yeah, as far as everything else goes, I've actually been feeling pretty good about. It feels good to get out content. It actually feels really good to get out content and have a schedule and everything. But this has always been a process, and it always will be. And like I've said before, I don't expect to be the next. I don't want to be the next Ninja or Dr. Disrespect. I don't want that. I honestly don't. If I could sit down and talk to and have like 100 to 500 people in my streams on a normal basis, I'd be fine with that. Honestly, I'd be 100% content with that. I'd have my community would be able to like hammer out some stuff, do some things. I would be 100% content with that. But it's a process. It's a process, and like the having that sort of community and having that sort of reach and those numbers just basically goes to furthering my chances or the probability of me working with AH or RT. So it just helps, you know. It's something that I'm driving towards. All right, I think I'm done with this vlog. It's a very short one. Very short one. It says 13 minutes on the timer. Well, I have nothing else more I could talk about. So I think I'm just going to cut it off here. Sound good? All right. So, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you all next time. And remember, I don't usually say this and I don't usually do this. If you like what you're watching, and whether you know me personally or not, and you like what you're watching or you want to support me in any way, shape, or form, biggest way to support me is get the word out there, to basically spread my videos, spread my content, streams, whatever. Subscribing helps. Subscribing on here on YouTube helps. Following on Twitch helps. All of that stuff. It all helps. It all really does. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you, any of you who have watched this or have followed me or subscribed or any support that you've given me. And I will see you all next time. Remember, keep your heads up, be kind to each other, and wash your damn hands, because that's a thing. Bye now.